Hi dear, thanks for clicking on this video here. I am Raju, your tutor for today's lesson. Today we are going to talk about the difference between two words, the word can and the word could. Both are modals. Okay. Most of the students cannot understand where they can use can and could. Okay. So in this lesson, I will teach you about the difference between can and could. The first difference is with ability. Can is used to express the ability in the present. That means we use can to talk about the ability to do something. Let's look at some examples with it. I can make jewelry. That means I am able to make jewelry. Okay, and they can dance. That means they are able to dance. Could is used to express the ability, but it is in the past. That means we use could to talk about the past, and could is used to do something that someone had in the past but not now. Let's look at some examples with could. Number one is I could make jewelry. That means once upon a time I was able to make jewelry but not now. Okay, they could dance when they were young. That means once upon a time when they were young, that means when they were young, they were able to dance, but long time have passed, that's why they are not able in these days. Okay, so remember that, dear students, remember that after can and could, okay, after can and could, you will have to use the base form of verb. Okay, after can and could, you will have to use the base form of verb. Okay. Distinction 2. The second difference is with permission or request. Okay, that means can is used to ask for permission or request, or to give permission. You can use can. It is informal. Do you know what do you mean by informal? That means when you talk with your friends, you talk to your friends or family members, you will have to use can. Okay, it is informal. So you can borrow the book. If you like. That means maybe you want a book from your to borrow from your friends, and your friends agree with it, and he said that you can borrow the book if you like. Okay. Can I ask you a question? Let me explain how. Maybe I fall in a problem with a math. Okay, and I know that one of my friends know how to solve it. Okay, so if I want to ask my friends, I will have to ask him. Can I ask you a question? So the second difference with could is permission or request. That means could is used to ask for permission or request or to give permission. Okay, let's look at some examples with could. Number one is, could I ask you a question, please? Oh, you should see that could is more formal or very polite than can. That means when you talk to your teacher, or when you talk to your friends, senior, you will have to use could. Okay, and that means more polite word is used to ask for permission or request. Polite word is used to ask for permission or request, or to give permission. Could I ask you a question, please? maybe you have problem with you fall in problem with a math or English topics, and before you that means you want to ask your teacher to solve this problem. On the time, if you want to ask your teacher, you will have to ask, could I ask you a question, please? Please is a polite word. Okay. Could you move on the next topic? That means maybe you are talking to your teacher, and one of the topics have finished, and if you want to move another topics with your teacher, then you will ask to your teacher in this way that, could we move on the next topic, please? So the number 3 difference is possibility. Could is used to express the possibility in the present. It can be very cold in winter. Yes, it is sometimes very cold in winter. You can easily lose your way in the dark. People often lose their way in the dark. Could is used to express the possibility in the past, but could have is used to express something was possible in the past but didn't happen. Okay, let's look at some examples with it. It could be very cold in winter. Sometimes it was very cold in winter. You could easily lose your way in the dark. Sometimes it was people often lost their way in the dark. It's 10 o'clock. They could have arrived now. Okay, that means he was supposed to arrive, but he could not land. That's why you will have to use could have, and after using could have, you will have to use the PP form of verb. PP form means past participle of verb. Okay. So, the 4 number difference is with impossibility. That means we use can't or cannot to show to talk about the impossibility. Okay, let's have a look at some examples with it. Number 1 is that can't be true. Okay, number 2, another example is you can't be serious. So you use couldn't or could, you use the negative couldn't or could not to talk about the impossibility in the past. So let's look at some examples with it. We knew it could not be true. Another example is he was obviously joking. He could not be serious. So can is used to offer to help someone. Let's look at some examples with it. That means if you want to offer to help someone, you can use can. You don't need to walk home. I can take you there if you like. That means maybe one of your friends is sick. That's why he cannot move here and there. That's why if you want to help him, you can ask him in this way that you can say him in this way that you don't need to walk home. I can take you there if you like. Okay. Another example about with it. Can I carry your bag, please? Can is used to offer to help someone, but could is used to suggest about something when asked what to do. So let's look at some example. Some example with it. We could go to movies if you are interested. So that's all about the today's lesson. So I hope you understood how we use can and could in different situations. So I think in the next time when you use can and could, you should try substituting with the words can and with the word could. Okay. So I will see you in the next class. Till then, you take care and have a great day.